Hey guys, hi. Welcome back to the IBO question series. So this is 2013 question paper. Let's get to it. So the first question is the coordinate pathway leading to synthesis of aromatic amino acids in yeast is presented here. Now once again let me reiterate, the IBO or the Olympiads do not want you to know each and every concept that they ask. They want you to be able to comprehend them. Okay. So this is a biosynthetic pathway. Now, how does this work? So two substrates we have, erythrose 4-phosphate and phosphoenol pyruvate. Okay, fine. By a bunch of reactions, they get converted to coordinate. Now, coordinate can be converted to prephenate by using an enzyme coordinate mutase. Coordinate could also be converted to anthranilate by using another enzyme, anthranilate synthase. Now, further, prephenate can be converted to phenylalanine, an amino acid, or tyrosine, another amino acids. We are working for a problem that talks about synthesis of aromatic amino acids. Anthranilate similarly can be used to synthesize tryptophan. Okay, so this is the pathway. Now, velocity of the enzyme coordinate mutase. So what is velocity of any enzyme? Velocity is the speed, or in this context, the amount of product that we'll be synthesizing. Which enzyme and which product? So coordinate mutase, and hence our product is prephenate. Okay, was measured in the presence of either tryptophan or tyrosine, as well as in absence of both. So if you see this carefully, you can clearly see we have three graphs plotted. This one we have none of the amino acids, that's tryptophan or tyrosine. This one has tryptophan and the below one has tyrosine. On the x-axis you have the coordinate, on the y-axis you have the velocity, mole per minute per milligram. Okay, now you have to solve the questions. Let's try. The first statement says tryptophan increases the activity of coordinate mutase. Okay, so this is without tryptophan and this is with tryptophan. We can clearly see that yes, there has been an increase in the activity of coordinate mutase, right? Compared to the baseline. Baseline is none. So this goes out to be true. Very easy. Yes. Tryptophan, but not tyrosine, inhibits the synthesis of coordinate. Now, very often these questions demand that you only infer from the information that is presented to you. Now, certain times we might know extra information that will be useful, of course, but we shall not, in case, unless explicitly given, assume things. Okay, so synthesis of coordinate, the picture does not in any way talk about the synthesis of coordinate. Okay, but you will be tempted to remember the negative regulation. If you remember tryptophan, right? The synthesis of tryptophan in bacteria, we covered it in the first or second question, where tryptophan was a co-repressor. Okay, now in this case, if tryptophan was the repressor here, if it was, then it should make sense that tyrosine should also be, because the pathway is making use of both of synthesizing both of them, right? So we do not have the concrete information presented here, will not assume that that is the case, right? So our answer would be false, that no, there is no synthesis of there is no inhibition of synthesis of coordinate happening. Okay, so remember not to use the concepts that you are very sure about and fill the gaps in the information in the question where it's not given explicitly. Okay, a high concentration of tyrosine is likely to increase the synthesis of tryptophan. High concentration of tyrosine. Now, from the graph, we can clearly see that tyrosine reduces chorismate mutase. Okay, so if the chorismate mutase goes down, that means chorismate will not be used up by the enzyme anymore. That means we have more substrate available for anthranilate synthase because no more consumption is happening in this part of the cycle. Okay, hence we'll have more substrate for anthranilate mutase, and hence we'll have more of anthranilate and we'll have more of tryptophan. Okay, so a high concentration of tyrosine is likely to increase the concentration of tryptophan. That is totally true. Next, the prephenate and the anthranilate branches compete for chorismate. Now this is totally deducible here. We can see that chorismate is a substrate for the synthesis of both prephenate and anthranilate, right? There are two enzymes for which the chorismate is a substrate, and hence, yes, they are in competition. Okay, so this is also going to be true. So once again, you'll see that such questions do not demand that you know the pathway they are talking about. They demand that you have the ability to comprehend, deduce, and apply the information. Okay, guys, also check out the book that is NCERT mapped. It is filled with flowcharts, mind maps, illustrations, and diagrams. You will be doing yourself a favor and it will make you study and NEET preparation super easy. See you in next question. Take care. Bye bye.